Well, this is probably one of the best nights of the year so far, only because baby hasn't come yet. But it is the night Happily Ever After returns, and we are very excited.
We have had our park passes since the day they announced that Happily Ever After was coming back on April 3rd. And then when they opened up the bookings for the fireworks dessert parties, I was on there refreshing like a crazy person trying to get us a dessert party booked, and I was ultimately successful in doing so. So we'll be reviewing the first night of the dessert party with Happily Ever After tonight. So excited about that.
Now, they do have 3 different dessert parties. There's one before the fireworks, one during the fireworks, and one after. We are doing the one after, mainly because that's our favorite of the 3, because you get to have your special designated area to watch the fireworks, and then while the rest of the crowd is leaving, you just get to nicely go to a little area and enjoy some drinks and desserts, watching everyone head out of the park. And so there's just less stress trying to leave because everyone's leaving at the same time.
Now we do also like the Seats and Sweets, the one that gives you treats during the fireworks, but I feel like you don't have as much time to eat desserts if you do that one, and you're also kind of distracted by the fact fireworks are going on and you don't eat anything in front of you, so you have to eat it real quick after it's over. So we just went with the post party. That's what we're most excited about. It was only $98 a person, which seems like a lot, but to not have to be here hours ago saving a spot for tonight's fireworks, it was well worth it. And Alyssa gets to sit most of the night instead of like walking around and having to wait for the fireworks to get started.
And we get lots of sugar, so like win, win, win there. We get to enjoy the fireworks in a great spot. We don't have to be here early. We get desserts. Now, they do try to accommodate allergies. They do not guarantee that they can, but they do try really hard, and they do have a wide variety of cheeses as well as sweets. So they do try to offer a variety of different things as well as some specific allergy-friendly treats. So we'll see how that goes tonight.
So for whatever dessert party you're here for, you check in at the Tomorrowland Terrace restaurant. We are doing the post party, so we're gonna check in and then head over to our spot for the fireworks. If you're doing the pre-party, you have your desserts up here before heading down to the garden area. And if you're doing the seats and treats where you sit here during the fireworks, you've got a spot right down here. I personally like the view from the garden a little bit better, so I'm really excited we have the post party tonight. All right, time to head over to our spot. It's great seeing the signs that say Happily Ever After again, isn't it? So there's the garden where everyone is for the dessert party pre and post. If you're in that pre-party, all these post-dessert party people get to go ahead of you and get a spot. So that's one of the other reasons we like doing the post-party. And then tonight, because Alyssa is very, very, very pregnant, due any day now, she's in a wheelchair, which means we get a special spot up here in the wheelchair and ECV parking with a perfect view. So ready for this. And these crowds are yet another reason we wanted the dessert party tonight, because it is about 30 minutes till fireworks. And it is very, very full out there. Now that everybody from both parties are here, the garden area is filling up very, very quickly. Nobody's sitting anymore.
In just a few minutes, the Magic Kingdom invites you to enjoy our nighttime spectacular, Happily Ever After, presented by Pandora Dream. In order for you to fully...
lots of tears in Magic Kingdom tonight, but they are all very happy tears.
Yep.
Oh my goodness, yes, I cried. It was amazing. And this was even more special for us because this is the first time we've watched Happily Ever After with our little guy.
Now, I will say he may not have known what was going on, but he was kicking along to the music. And he is very excited to see it in person eventually when he gets the chance to come out here to the park with us and watch Happily Ever After, because I'm sure we'll be back many, many, many times to see this again. I did not realize quite how much I missed this until tonight. It is so good to have it back. Such a good move by Disney, in my opinion. And now I'm ready to go get some desserts. Now, while everyone else is leaving the park, we're gonna follow the rest of the small crowd up here to the post-dessert party. So as you can see, quite a few tables in here, which means we're gonna have a lot of people at the party. And the line does bear that out. We've got a line on each end of the table here that meets in the middle. I'm gonna let the line go down just a little bit before I wait in line to get some desserts. And after waiting about 10 minutes, the line is pretty much completely cleared out, so I can go up and get all the yummy desserts. So the reserve sign that you put on your table when you get here is a little bit different for us. We have a different color blue. That means there's an allergy at the table, so they'll be sending a chef by shortly to talk to Alyssa. We've got a decorate your own cookie and cupcake station for the kids, or the big kids too, I guess. We've got some cookies and cream cheesecake cups. We have a chocolate silk pie. That looks really good. Very small though, need several of those. The chilling chamber pop, which is basically a little chocolate push pop. Chocolate covered strawberries with, unfortunately, sprinkles, so Alyssa can't have those. There's a tres leches over here and a devil's chocolate pudding, butterscotch pudding, and firehouse donuts, ricotta donuts, oh my goodness. Got a nice little assortment of fruits here, as well as some cheeses. And then we have some little breads and chocolate and vanilla cake bites. And last but not least, we have caramel apple crepes. These look amazing. If you are 21 and over with any of the dessert parties, all of the alcohol is included. They've got lots of options here for you. And then they have lots of non-alcoholic drinks as well. And we've got some Martinelli sparkling cider for those who are too young for alcohol or just don't drink it. And then we also have milk, water, unsweetened tea, lemonade, strawberry lemonade, and the ever popular Pog juice. And last but not least, they've got some regular and decaf coffee, and they have hot water for some teas.
So when you have an allergy, they ask what it is, and then they customize a plate just for you. So all of this is dye-free. They use natural colors to create everything on this plate, and it is kind of nice to see some colors on my plate for once. So I did ask if I could have some cheese, and I could not have the yellow cheese, but they did bring me the Swiss cheese. I got my own plate of that. And then the regular chocolate-covered strawberries do have sprinkles on them, so they went and dipped some for me, which was incredibly sweet. I really enjoyed everything I had tonight. I especially loved having some chocolate-covered strawberries. Those are a favorite of mine. If you do have an allergy, they will try to accommodate as much as possible, but let them know if there's something you specifically like. If you see cheese out there, if you see fruit, maybe you like cupcakes or cookies, let them know, and they can kind of tailor it for you. I did ask for the chocolate covered strawberries, and they were able to accommodate, which I was very grateful for.
And we had several plates of desserts. Well, I should say I had several plates of desserts, went back a few times. The crepes were so good. Definitely my favorite thing out there tonight. Lots of sparkling cider, lots of sugar. It's been over an hour since the fireworks, actually about an hour and a half since the fireworks ended. They gave last call at 10:30. We were exhausted. We had an amazing, emotional, wonderful night with Happily Ever After, and now we're going to work our way out of the park and head home.
And we are definitely going to be in a sugar coma when we get home, but it'll be great because we really enjoyed the desserts. Just one thing, make sure you eat something before all the desserts. It is a lot of sweet, even with the cheese and the fruit options. There's just a lot of sugar. So make sure you have something, because I'm kind of riding on a sugar high right now. I forgot to eat actual food. So thankfully I did have my plate of Swiss cheese, and so I was downing that throughout the night. But it was a lot of fun. We hope this was helpful to you. And until next time,
we're here with the ears.